All right, guys. Welcome to all of you that are on here tonight. I know we have a lot of new faces, and a lot of you may not know who I am, so I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Alicia Gegg. I am an Ambassador Diamond with It Works, and I'm actually your Ambassador Diamond upline. So let me turn my phone. Okay, that was Chrissy who texted me. So anyway, I've been in the business for 6 years last month, and what we're going to do tonight is just give you guys some tips and advice and provide you with the tools that you need to be successful. Like that's our job, and my job as your Ambassador Diamond upline is to provide you with the tools that you need to be successful and to help you reach your goals. So along with me tonight, I have my sister, Chrissy Mueller, if you want to wave to everyone. There you are. Chrissy Mueller is a triple diamond getting ready to go presidential. And then I have Crystal Geck, my sister-in-law, on, and she is a diamond getting ready to go double diamond. And then I have Miss Lindsay, if you could just wave to everybody, double diamond, triple. Why am I like
triple diamond?
Triple?
Mm-hmm. She's triple.
Is she? Okay. There's so many of you guys to keep track of. I'm sorry. And yes. And we might have a couple that hop on after a while. But anyway, let's get down to the nitty gritty. Like we just want to give you guys some tips and advice to help you get rocking and rolling. So hopefully you have your pens, your paper ready. I am going to start this off, and I'm going to go basically do just some logistics and some terminology and some really simple things first, go over eSuite and stuff, and then we'll give you guys some tips. So I'm going to actually share my screen and show you guys some things. So what we're going to do is we're going to start out with going to our website. Let me share here. Okay, can you see my screen? Yep, we good? Yes? Okay, perfect. All right, now, first and foremost, to like log into what we would call your eSuite, you would go to your replicated website, okay? So this is the website that you got whenever you became a distributor. It's this right here, like it's like yourname.myitworks.com. So you're gonna go here, and then you would click log in. And then I'm not going to log in because I'm already, but you would put in your user ID and your password and then log in, and this is what's going to get you here. So this is what we call your eSuite. Some people call it your back office, whatnot. This is where you are going to do a lot of your work and really where you need to start. So to get started, one of the first things that you're going to need to do is log in. And you're going to need to take your commission hold off, okay? So you're going to have to fill out the tax information, and it's just super simple. It's just like a couple of buttons and clicks and whatnot. So first thing you're going to do that. And then what we want you to do is take a look around. But what is really important is this document library and this It Works You button. And let's start with the document library because, guys, you want to keep it super, super simple when you get started. So there's a couple of things that you're going to want to print. And first thing I'm going to show you, so I'll go here. Maybe. Okay, there we go. Okay, so let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things that I want you to print, and I'm going to show you each of them, but you would just type in the search bar what I'm looking for. So the first thing is I would want you to print the steps to success, okay? So this bad boy is our bread and butter of the business. This is what we focus on from day one we get started in the business to after 6 years. Like, this is the only thing we're focusing on. And basically what it is step one, you got signed up, you became a distributor, you purchased your business builder kit. And then, what is that red dot or line? I don't know what that is. I don't know. Anyway, Step 2 is go out and get 4 loyal customers. Okay, so we're going to do this from day 1 again, and then every month after, 4 loyal customers. So in the beginning, this is where we're going to tell you mom, sister, cousin, friend, coworker, neighbor. Go out and find those 4 people who trust you and actually ask them to support you in this business. Go through the products. You get a product catalog in your business builder kit. So actually go through the product catalog, take some Post-it notes, okay, as you go through it, and start looking through, and you're looking through, maybe you're looking at the skincare, you're looking at the supplements, and you see estro rhythm. And you're like, oh my God, my mom's going through menopause. She needs estro rhythm. So what you're going to do is you're going to take that sticky note and put it right next to estro rhythm and write mom. And that's what you're going to do after that is you're going to go back and you're going to say, Mom, I found this amazing product that I know you're going to love. Can I count on you for your support and trying it out for at least 90 days for me? Okay, so I highly encourage you to go through that product catalog that you get in your kit and check out all the products that we have and actually like read through it all and take a look at all of the products and try to think of people as you're reading through them. Okay, so back to steps to success. All right, so after you get 2 loyal customers, you're going to get a wrap reward. Okay, so a wrap reward, I'm going to say this slowly so you can like comprehend what I'm saying. A wrap reward is a box of wraps that you can get for $25 for every 2 loyal customers that you sign. Okay, so $25, which means that you can pocket $75 cash if you're selling them, which is amazing. Okay, so step 3 is to go out and get distributors. So this is where you're growing your team. This is where you're thinking of people who would like to do this with you, those go-getters, those that are looking to make a little bit of extra money, whoever that might be. Think of some people that you want along with you in this journey. So print this. This is one of the things that you definitely need to print and have on hand every month, and you're going to actually like take pencil to paper, and every time you get a loyal customer, you write their name down on that steps to success. Okay. All right. Next, let's do the 100s list. Okay. So, and again, you would just type that up there in the search bar. I already did this, so I wouldn't have to do it. What is that red line? Like, why is it there? How do I get rid of it?
Apparently, somehow or another, people can draw on the screen. I'm not sure how, but
interesting.
Because I've watched other videos where people drew on the screen.
Oh, well, interesting. I didn't know you could do such a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, anyway, this is a 100s list, and you need to start a 100s list from day 1. Okay, so you're going to start writing down people's names. Don't judge whether you think they'll be a loyal customer or a distributor. Like, just start writing down people's names. And what you're going to basically do is you're going to continue to add to this list for the entire time that you're a Networks distributor. And this is the people that we're going to ask to become a loyal customer, become a distributor, host a party, give you a referral. Like, all of these people can play a huge role in the success of your business. And one of those 4 things they can do. If they're not going to be a distributor, maybe they're going to try your products and be a loyal customer. If they're not going to be a loyal customer, maybe they'll have a party. If they're not going to have a party, maybe they can give you a referral of somebody who can do one of those previous 3 things. Okay? So 100s list. What I also recommend is, where did I put that bad boy? I don't know. Is getting a notebook and using that for your 100s list too. So that is very beneficial. Okay. Let me go on to the next one. My computer's acting slow. Memory jogger. Let's go over that one. Where's that? You guys, anybody can do this business. I swear I did bring it down. Maybe I didn't. Okay, memory jogger. Let's go for that. Download. There's that red line again. Okay. Open it. Okay. What this is going to do is it's going to help jog your memory and help you write down people's names that you want on that 100s list, okay? So your barber or somebody that you know that's a pharmacist or somebody who's a car salesman, an electrician, a graphic, like all of these people, like just read through this and then start writing people's name down on that 100s list you got, okay? Next one. So far we got steps to success, 100s list, memory jogger, and now Ruby. I guess I only had 4. Okay, print a Ruby chart, okay? All of you 3 leaders that I see right now, would you not agree that most of us get started for that extra $400 to $500 a month?
100%. It's what I started for.
Yes. So this is, I say, the first goal, the first chart that we should be printing out. So print out your Ruby chart. And while I have the chart up, basically what I'm going to do is just kind of like tell you the gist of it here. Each of these boxes represents a distributor in your team. Okay, so this is you. You go out and sign up Sally. Sally. Okay, you go out and sign up Sue. You go out and sign up Tiffany. Okay, all of these people that you just signed up are all distributors. They all just joined your team. Right now you have a team of 3 people. Okay, and basically what you're going to do is you're going to teach them the same thing that I'm teaching you right now, and that is
She's tired. She's tired.
Crystal, is she tired?
I'm sorry.
You're good. Anyway, the one thing that you're going to do is teach them what I'm teaching you right now. That's the follow the steps to success. So you're going to teach them to go get their 4 loyal customers and teach them to go get their 3 distributors. Sally is going to do that, and Sally signs up Megan, and she also signs up Chrissy. Okay, so right now you're boxed in for Ruby, a team of 5 people, okay? And you're just going to keep teaching them to do the same things. Go out and get those loyal customers and distributors. So once everybody is at 400 GV, okay, so you see GV right here, I'm going to show you and tell you what GV is, all right? It means group volume. I'll show you where you can find it. All right, so I'm going to click on reports right here. And I use Tree Viewer. If you want to play around and look at the other ones, you totally can. I use Tree Viewer. I know everyone has their own preferences. And I'm going to show you group volume. Let's go right here. Okay, so volumes, you see this GV right here? It shows 22,246. So that means she's well over the 400 mark, okay? So we would check mark her off, okay? Does that make sense? I can't see any of the newbies. I just see you guys' faces, so hopefully that makes sense. Anything you want to add to that, ladies? No? Good? Good? Okay. Good. All right, I want to talk about a few other abbreviations. You're going to notice a lot that we put out abbreviations. And I already talked about GV, group volume. I'm going to talk about BV, okay? BV stands for bonus volume. And I'm going to show you basically the gist of BV for our products. Every product has a price amount and it has a bonus volume amount. BV. Did I not type it in right? Product list. BV.
I just do BV. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's pull this up so you can see. All right, now, say cleanser, for instance, it retails for $55, loyal customer / wholesale cost is $33, The bonus volume is 30. So every item has a bonus volume, a wholesale loyal customer amount, and a retail amount. So whenever you are paying attention to, say, our auto ship, I'm going to touch base on that, but we are commission qualified with an 80 BV order every month, or 150 in personal bonus volume, which I'll also go over. If this is above your head, please be writing this down and then ask questions later. So 80 BV, so say for instance you could do 2 bottles of defining gel and you're at 80 BV and you're commission qualified, you're going to earn commissions for that month. Now, personal bonus volume means your sales for the month. So I'm going to show you where you can find that. You can actually do that on your home too. So let's show you there. All right, so you're going to scroll down and you click Performance Overview. My auto hasn't ran yet, so it's saying I'm not commission qualified. And right now my PBV is at 0. I'm really killing it, y'all. So I don't have anything that's ran through yet, but that's where you would see it right there is PBV. Okay, there's your total group volume, personally enrolled loyal customers, and this shows if you're commission qualified. If you have that check mark, it means you've done one of 2 things. You've had the 80 BV auto ship or the 150 in PBV. My auto hasn't ran yet, so it's not check marked. Fast start qualified. Let's talk about that one. Fast start qualifications means after you have got 2 loyal customers. 2 loyal customers. Okay, that's it. After you have 2 loyal customers, you are fast start qualified, which means every single time you enroll a distributor and they get 2 loyal customers, you get a fast start bonus of $100. Okay, let's take a look at that Ruby chart real quick. Okay, you sign Sally, she gets 2 loyal customers, you get $100. You go sign Sue, she gets 2 loyal customers in her first 30 days. I should probably mention that. 2 loyal customers in her first 30 days, you get $100. You sign Tiffany, she gets 2 loyal customers in her first 30 days, you get $100. Let's say, for instance, you signed Megan and you signed Chrissy, and they each go out and get those 2 loyal customers in their first 30 days, you get another $100 off of each of them. Okay, so fast start bonuses are where it's at. Okay. 2 more things, and then I'm going to pass the mic on. You need to install 2 apps on your phone. Okay, one is called the Wrap app. And all of these, you can find like the information and stuff in your documents. And here's like the It Works Wrap app overview. It tells you how to install it, but it looks like there's that one, okay? There's the It Works Wrap app, and then there's also that Wired app, which you should download too. The Wired app is gonna tell you, like, keep you updated on like promotions, and like right now it says last day to BOGO. So have that Wired app. And last and not least, what I'm going to go over is conference calls and staying plugged in. You were put on to Team BGTV and possibly another team page. Stay connected with these team pages. Ask questions. These are here to offer you guys support and to help you be successful. So ask questions. Use them as a tool. Utilize them for what they are. And we have conference calls with corporate every Sunday night at 9 o'clock Eastern, and every Monday, 10 o'clock Eastern, and every Monday at 9 o'clock Eastern. I'm not used to Eastern time, but I don't know why I decided to say that. Anyway, I'm going to pass the mic over because I feel like I'm rambling at this point. Chrissy, please take control here.
Sounds good. Are you still sharing your screen?
I'm going to stop it here in a second if I can figure out. There
you go. Perfect. Okay. Alrighty. So I am Chrissy Mueller, triple diamond, soon to be presidential diamond. Okay. So I had just a couple of things that I want to go over with you guys. Hopefully you have a piece of paper out in front of you and you were taking notes with all of that. But I have 3 websites that I want you guys to go ahead and write down and utilize. Okay. So the first one that I want you to write down, it's www.myitworksproductcoach.com. And what you're going to get here is you're going to get on the left-hand side a list of every single one of our products. You can click it, and then there's going to be like 10 or 15 frequently asked questions about this product. But what else you can do, there's going to be a search bar on that page. So let's say, for instance, if somebody asks you, hey, does your ThermoFit have caffeine in it? Or what products of yours have caffeine in it? You can actually search caffeine, and it's going to tell you all of the products that has caffeine in it. If somebody asks you about which products are gluten-free, you're going to be able to search gluten, and you're going to be able to see the answer to that right there. So definitely, I probably utilize that page on a weekly basis. So that's a good one. That one is myitworksproductcoach.com. And then the next one that I want you guys to write down is myitworksevents.com. And I want you guys to, there's going to be an events calendar that you can go to. And what you're going to be able to, oh, I think we got, there we go. I think we have background noise. What you're going to be able to do is find an event in your area. There's going to be a couple of different events on there. There's going to be a one team, one mission, and hopefully you can find one in your area. If you can't find one in your area, continually look at that calendar because it's updated on a weekly basis and new events are always being added on there. But one team, one missions, what it is just a huge wrap party where you can bring your potentials to your potential customers and your potential distributors, and they're going to be able to learn more about the company and the products. But they're going to be hosted by local Triple Diamond and above leaders, so that you're not going to have to worry about giving them all of that information. You take this to the event, and a VIP leader is going to be able to share all of the information and stories with them. So that's really good to find those in your area and just to get connected with a team local to you. And you're going to be able to do that by attending these events. So that's one that I really want you to look out for, is a one team, one mission near you. The very last website that I want you guys to write down, this is a website that I created that has about 20 different posts for you to use for your social media. So these are great starter posts. I have an introduction post that you can do for your very first post to announce your business on social media. Just some examples of posts that you can do. And that one is going to be www.firstpost.weebly.com. So the first post is going to be firstposts.weebly.com. And there's going to be also tips on there on how to follow up and all that good stuff. So definitely utilize those 3 websites. Another one that I wanted to go over is you want yourself to become a follow-up king or queen. And what I mean by that, you're going to find in your Weebly is weebly.com. If one of you want to type those websites into the chat, I'll go ahead and move on. So become a follow-up king or queen. And what I mean by that is you're going to notice in your business that you are going to have to do a lot of following up, which is a really good thing. And you're going to be able to do that with your 100s list. But what I also recommend doing, I have just this little clipboard here, but whenever I open up this clipboard, there's a notepad. And in this notepad, I have a list for my potential distributors. I have a list for my potential customers, and I write on there the very last time that I talked to them. So I know that I want to be able to follow up with these people every 2 weeks. So every 2 weeks, I'm going through my follow-up list and reaching out to this person, just sending them a website like, hey girl, just seeing if you had any more questions about joining our team. I'd love for you to do this business with me. What are your thoughts? Or if they are somebody that's on your potential customers list, send them a message, ask them if they have any more questions and if they're ready to get their order in. So definitely following up is going to be huge in your business. We have to know that we can't get all the way to whatever our goal is just by putting a couple of posts on our Facebook page, and that's it. It's going to happen a lot with our follow-ups and being consistent on our social media. Then I have just a couple of tips for you guys, and that's it. One of them is become that positive light to those on your social media feed. And the reason I say that is because people want to talk to somebody that they trust and that they know are going to bring in good things to their lives. Because if you are somebody that's airing your dirty laundry all the time on social media, I might not trust you to come to you with my health goals. But I want to trust you. Like, I want people to feel comfortable with me going to them, or if people coming to me, whatnot. And I want to do that by being that positive light into people's life, because I want people to enjoy following me. And I don't want to be just like an It Works salesy person. I want to be that positive light to people. And there's so many different ways you can do that. Be a friend to people, post uplifting things on your social media pages. And that's really going to help a lot. It's going to mean a lot whenever you get a message from somebody that just says, thank you for posting what you just did. I needed to hear that today. So that'll be something huge that you're going to notice in your business by really taking advantage of that. The second tip that I have is definitely utilize your sponsor, your upline, the team pages. Ask questions. Questions are a good thing, but also don't be afraid to go look for the answer yourself. You can do that with the product coach. You can do that with the team pages, and there's a search bar in the group pages on Facebook, and you can search. So let's say you have a question about what products can you use while breastfeeding. You can actually search breastfeeding or nursing, and you're going to see all of the questions that popped up with that. So like I said, don't be afraid to go look for the answer yourself. And yeah, I talked about searching the team pages, and I just went over that. So I think that is all I really wanted to go over. My biggest tip for you is just to be excited and passionate about your business, because people are going to buy you before they buy any sort of product or opportunity. So that's all I have. I will go ahead and pass the mic on over to Crystal.
Hi, y'all. Can everybody hear me okay? Okay. So I want to talk about something that this is always my big tip, because I think a lot of us don't realize how important this is. It's talking about consistency. In this business, you can't talk to one person one time and expect to be an ambassador diamond tomorrow. You can't put one post on Facebook and expect your business to blow up tomorrow. That this is something you have to put time and effort into. And depending on how much time and effort you want to put in is honestly, how fast things can go. But be consistent with that every day. If you decide that social media, which we all use social media and so much, that, post every day on social media, something, if that's, and getting out there and you want to share you want to talk about you still want to post about your kids and about your hubby and about the dog and about, life adventures. You want to share who you are and what's going on in your life. But you also want to throw sparkles of It Works in there. If that's, hey, I have been in 2 weeks and I just got my first fast start bonus. Oh my goodness, I just got $100 paycheck from It Works. Stuff like that. Or, hey, I just sold my first wrap, take a picture of the $25 with a wrap, with a Blitz card, and post it and be like, this just paid for my gas in my tank this week. Because that is so relatable to people. $25 is a big deal. That's gas in the tank these days. So thinking about it in that aspect of how It Works has become part of your life, and sharing that, not just a product post that says, hey, be a product tester, or, hey, buy this product. It does this and does this and does this, and it does this and this and this and this, share what, you're trying, I'm so excited that my shipment just came in. I got a box of wraps and I can't wait to share my results with everybody, or anything like that. And again, with the way I'm talking, I'm sharing my excitement. Like Chrissy said, be excited about what you have your hands on. And until you know what you have your hands on, fake it until you make it, fake it until you understand what's there, but trust us. Take our enthusiasm, take our excitement and share that with everybody. Going into consistency as well, you want to be expanding your network. And leaders can talk about that more, of options to do that, but that's adding more friends on Facebook. That's following more people on Instagram, but also talking to more people, going out and meeting new people, events that you're going to. Don't sit in the back corner and not talk to anybody. Parents that have kids in middle school, if you go to a parent teacher conference, sit next to other people and don't not talk to people, share and talk and get to know people and make friends. And hey, can I be friends with you on Facebook? I'd love to sit next to you next time. And guess what? They're going to start seeing your posts. Think about it in that aspect. That's always building your network. But talking about that too, carry your Blitz cards with you in your kit. Most of you probably already have your kit, but if you started in the past week or two, you might not have your kit yet. You get a small package of Blitz cards in there. Those are like our business cards. Put your little sticker on the back with your name and phone number and web address on those, and give them out to people. Hey, here's my phone number. I'd love to meet up, or, so that people can see that kind of stuff. That's all about building your network. But what else? Okay, so consistency. Talking about posting, building your network. There's another piece to that with consistency, and I'm sorry, you can hear her in the background and I can't focus right now. I'm glad I'm not the only one that this happens to, but I swear the only time I'm talking, she's crying in the background. So what else about consistency? Okay, so we talked about, staying connected, getting into our one team, one missions, and going, if you can get to events, locally, that is amazing. But stuff like this, try as much as you possibly can to tune into things like this. If that's corporate calls, if that's our Zooms, stay tuned into those team pages, because we really try to, share energy and keep everybody excited and keep your momentum and stuff. Something I will share on those days when you're like, I don't feel like posting today. I don't feel like talking to anybody today. Find an excuse to connect with other people on here. Make sure you jump on a Zoom that night. That night you don't want to be on the Zoom is the exact night you need to be on that Zoom. And then, that night that you're like, I'm so excited for this Zoom, definitely be on there, because somebody else is going to need your energy too. So I think that's all I got for you guys for now. I'll try to think of some more.
You guys are freaking rock stars. It's like you've done this before or something. No, really, I'm really proud of you guys. All right, so I had a really boring part in the beginning, and I don't really enjoy going over that part because it's just like the logistics and the terminology, and like that stuff's boring. But what I'm really, really good at, and what I want to do right now, is help add some fuel to your fire that you got, okay? You're excited. You're new in this business, and you should be excited, because I'm telling you right now, this journey that you've just embarked on is about to completely change your life if you let it. But here's the thing. You have got to let it, okay? Embrace being this crazy rap girl, because it will change your life, okay? So what I'm going to say is that you have to be willing to grow. You have to be willing to change. You have to be willing to develop. You have to be willing to, okay, I'm going to show you some like podcasts, because I am a very, very firm believer that you always have to be doing some personal development, whether that's reading. Okay, I have a collection of books down here that I read all the time, and I will give you guys a list of all of these. I'm not going to show you the podcast, because I can give you a list of the podcasts too. So I read, I listen to audiobooks, I listen to podcasts. I'm always finding something in which I can grow myself, and I want you to do the same. You're never going to grow more in this business than you do personally. This thing right here is going to determine how far you get in this business. All right? So something else that I want to say is you might have started this business to go for an extra $500. That's what I did too. Okay, I started it to go for an extra, we needed an extra $500 a month, but I hit that. And then I was like, well, I just got $500. What if I could do $1,000 a month? And then I got to that $1,000 a month, and I thought, well, what if I can get $2,000 a month? And then I got to the $2,000, and I was like, well, what if I can hit $5,000 a month? And once I hit the $5,000, I thought, well, what if I can hit $10,000 a month? Then I was like, what if I could hit 20,000 a month? After I hit 20,000 a month, this is my next goal. And it's right there in front of my face every single day. Okay? I hope I just blew your mind. Because I'm telling you, I started for an extra $500 a month. And it turned into that. And you know what I did? And the only thing I did different is I've been in it for 6 years. I've asked a lot of people. I heard no a lot, but I've also got some really, really important yeses. Okay, so the one thing that I want you to do is understand that you're going to hear no, and that you're probably going to hear it a lot more than you hear yes. But the no's not going to kill you. The no's just one step closer to that yes. And as long as you are willing to never, ever give up, you will one day have a goal of $46,000 a month, which is just insane to me. Okay, I'm not any different than you. I had no special training. I was an esthetician and didn't even know what network marketing was when I got started in this business, okay? So don't be afraid to dream bigger than you ever thought possible. Go for that 500, and then go for that 1,000, and then go for that 2, and that 5, and that 10, and that 20, and that 46, okay? Lindsay, I know he's sleeping on you. Is there anything you want to add?
Hey, I actually was going to say that to get used to hearing no, because that's something nobody really wants to say when you first get started, although you need to hear that because you're going to hear it a lot. But if you don't give up, just like you said, if you don't give up, and he's going to wake up too, then that's when you're going to get where you want to be. If you keep hearing those no's, you'll eventually hear those yeses that you've been looking for.
Yes.
And the other thing I was going to say is I was that girl who thought from the beginning, no, like I do not want to be involved in any kind of network marketing. I didn't even know what it was, but I just thought I didn't want to be involved with it. Mm-hmm. So if you keep asking those people, they do eventually say yes. And then they might be like me and they might take months to actually get their business started, and they may, take a while. So don't give up on those people. You have what it takes to do this as long as you never, ever give up. And that's really all I was going to say is get used to the no, because eventually it's going to be a big yes, and you're going to be right where you need to be.
Yes. And nobody can ever turn that no into a yes if you quit. We'll never turn that no into a yes for you if you quit. You got to just stick with it, because eventually it will be a yes. Another thing you need to realize is that posting is not asking. So while posting is very, very crucial for our business and onto social media, we actually have to be asking the question, would you like to try the products and become a loyal customer? Would you like to join my team? I just got a loyal customer while we were on here right now, but if it wasn't for me actually sending her a message that said, would you like to get your order in for the BOGO, she wouldn't have done it, okay? So you have to actually ask the questions. Last thing I'm going to throw at you guys is I want you to really, really dig deep and think about why you got started in this business. Why is this important to you? Why do you want it to work? And I want you to dig deep. And I want you to dig really, really deep. And if that why is so important to you that you'll never, ever, ever give up on it, then you'll never quit this business. Because I'm telling you right now, what you have your hands on and what you have on your fingertips is the answer to your prayers. You just have to find that why and run with this opportunity. So I hope this helped all of you. I hope you got some tools and some really, really good pieces of advice to help you go after your goals. So we have numerous trainings and Zooms and things that we can offer you to help you throughout your journey. So just stay consistent and stay plugged into our team page. So thank you guys all for taking the time out of your night to join us. And I look forward to cheering you all on. So have a good night, everyone.